Hey everybody! All right, so inside your mentor text, we have a poem. It's toward the end on pages 22 and 23. It's written by Jack Prelutsky, and he's quite a famous children's poet. So I think you're going to like this one. It's called Be Glad Your Nose is on Your Face by Jack Prelutsky. Be glad your nose is on your face and not pasted on some other place. For if it were where it is not, you might dislike your nose a lot. Imagine if your precious nose was sandwiched in between your toes. That clearly would not be a treat, for you'd be forced to smell your feet. Your nose would be a source of dread if it were attached atop your head. It would soon drive you to despair, forever tickled by your hair. Within your ear, your nose would be an absolute catastrophe, for if you were obliged to sneeze, your brain would rattle from the breeze. Your nose instead, through thick and thin, remains between your eyes and chin, not pasted on some other place. Be glad that your nose is on your face. Yeah, it's a funny one. And then if you look carefully at the pictures here, you'll see here her nose is in her ear. Here, his nose is in between his toes. Here, I think her nose is forever tickled by her hair, right? And then over here, is that nose on his ankle? I don't know, but it could be much worse than it is. I'm going to read it one more time, and then we'll find some rhyming words. Our objective today is to recognize and produce the rhyming words in this poem. So the second time I read this, listen to the rhymes. Be glad your nose is on your face, not pasted on some other place. For if it were where it is not, you might dislike your nose a lot. Imagine if your precious nose were sandwiched in between your toes. That clearly would not be a treat, for you'd be forced to smell your feet. Your nose would be a source of dread were it attached atop your head. It soon would drive you to despair, forever tickled by your hair. Within your ear, your nose would be an absolute catastrophe, for when you were obliged to sneeze, your brain would rattle for the breeze. Your nose instead, through thick and thin, remains between your eyes and chin, not pasted on some other place. Be glad your nose is on your face. So, I hope you were listening carefully because I heard some rhymes. Rhyming words are words that end the same way. So the beginning sound is different, cab, grab. But the ending, the ab, stays the same. Here's another example. Big, pig, right? They're rhyming words not because of the beginning sound, but because of their family that they're in, their ending sound. Here's another one. Let's try. Let, set, get, net, cot, jot, bob, rob. If you are familiar with any of the Dr. Seuss stories, Dr. Seuss is famous for using rhyming words in his stories and poems. A couple more examples. Butt, nut, gut, shut, stun, bun, nun, pun. You could almost imagine these becoming a poem, just reading the list of rhyming words. Cop, pop, hop, top. Yeah. Fog, jog, log, bog. I want you to read some of these words. So hit that pause button and do it to it. It should be good. Once you realize why they rhyme, it's kind of fun to find them. So that's the next thing we're going to do. Remember, producing rhymes is important, but also identifying them. So here's one of the stanzas from our poem. Be glad your nose is on your face and not pasted on some other place. For if it were where it is not, you might dislike your nose a lot. I would like for you to highlight in your poem on page 22, or right here on the screen if you can somehow do it, where you're seeing the rhymes. Face is in the ace family. Place is also in that same ace family. Face, place. Can you think of other words that fit that same family? The nice thing about rhyming words is they don't always have to be real words. So sometimes when I'm rhyming, I just go through the alphabet and I replace the beginning sound with all the letters I hear. Base, case, dace, face, already have that one, gace, hace, right? So you can go right through the list. There are a couple more rhymes I want to call your attention to here. For if it were where it is not, you might dislike your face a lot. And these two are from the ought family. Not, lot. You could probably think of some other ones for that one. Let's see. Bought, caught, dot, mott, not, fought. Yeah. Just change the first sound, keep the family the same. That's how you produce and even identify rhyming words. Excellent.